Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, I'm making shorter videos for tonight. I really think it's important to get your point across, do all this stuff. Now, I really believe, with there's this one guy making things about making videos about the whole Disney thing, right? We all know the Disney thing is horrible. With Florida, the "Don't Say Gay" bill or whatever the bill is that was passed in Florida, right? And so, we just think like, I mean, the thing is, we've come like I'm bisexual, so I'm Marco, but we've come to a place now where I thought it was all fine and dandy. Everyone's accepted it. Everyone's really good with it. Not that you can talk about it totally freely everywhere, but for the most part you can. I mean, people are pretty good about it, and people don't really mind gay people. They like them, or lesbians, or bisexuals, or trans. People really like them. In some areas, yes, it's more restrictive. Sometimes you can't talk about what you want. Sometimes it's hard, but there are many times where people are very welcoming and accepting, and it comes to a point where it's like it's not doing too badly. But anyway, this "Don't Say Gay" bill was really at the forefront of this whole thing that stopped the whole gay people talking about themselves, right? So, with this "Don't Say Gay" bill, you're just like, oh my god, like, I can't believe this is a current thing. I mean, like, because gay rights and lesbian rights and bi rights and trans rights and pansexual rights, I thought that was like a thing of the past. Like, I don't know why they're talking about it nonstop these days. I don't know why they are really like, because I know for for a long time they had the idea of gay marriage being very controversial, not allowed, whatever. And it wasn't that long ago that gay marriage, the bill was passed to allow gay marriage, at least in Canada. In the U.S., I'm not sure when, but in Canada, the U.S. was first. In some states and other states, they still don't allow it. But anyway, so, you're like, well, how is that? So, like, and you're just like, with human rights, you do feel that a lot of times these rights get better and better over time and advocates make it stronger. So anyway, you're just like, how is this "Don't Say Gay" bill coming up in Florida? You're just like, how is that coming up? Anyway, it came up, and so this one guy was saying that Disney was not really, you know, standing up for the rights they should have, and they paid part of the fact that this bill would pass, right? They were kind of like on the side of the bill that "Don't Say Gay" bill, right? And this is like, so people are like flabbergasted and thinking, oh my god. And we all love Disney, right? And we all think Disney's phenomenal. So this one guy, and of course people are saying no to Disney, right? But anyway, this one guy was, was talking about how he is trying to pass the legislation for that bill to not be passed, and he's been spending, I think he spent basically 30 days so far doing that, and then maybe 29, 28, 27, 20. I don't know how many days he's been spending talking about how he wants the bill not to be a big concern and to basically be gone, right? Because who wants? I mean, first of all, there's families, and there's gays and lesbian families. If your family's gay, how are you not going to talk about gay stuff? It just doesn't make sense, and it's just so sudden it happened. I was like seeing it on TikTok. I really didn't think it was like making any sense. Anyway, so I think eventually Disney's going to be so strong about it and say, that the bill will change and that they won't pass the bill anymore. Anyway, totally enjoy the show. Hopefully that'll happen, darling, soon. We all love Disney, so we know Disney's going to have our backs, darling. I'm a bisexual guy, Marco, so I really know that Disney is going to have my back, darling. Anyway, bye, now, totally enjoy.